I'm trying to go live and I'm live now, and I just got to get up on Boom.
Wow, the Rams have a lot of old linemen, huh?
What's up would be real dope.
Yo, pass that thing back to me, guy who's working. Yeah. Hate it.
Double McTwisty HJ.
Hey, how about that, Yaz? You like that? Absolutely nothing to show for it. It's the best.
Oh yeah, okay.
Go home.
Wait, are they gonna go for 2 though? Nah, they're gonna run.
They're probably gonna kick it away.
Why not? Let's do it. Little jackpot sweat. Get it popping for Cowboys, Rams. It's been a pretty good game. It's been a clean game. Not a lot of penalties, except for this one that put the Cowboys in the end zone here at the end. Aqib Talib, steady popping. If it wasn't him, it was going to be Marcus Peters. That's a regular occurrence for this Rams secondary. Remember that Peters game? That Chiefs-Raiders game? That was 2 untimed downs. Those pass interference penalties at the end, that Thursday night game. Remember that game? Amari Cooper popped off in that game, too. That was that Thursday night game. That was a year and a half ago or so. And now this will get interesting. If the Cowboys get this 2-point conversion, we're going to have a nice little sweat here. If the Rams are forced to keep doing stuff and Brandon Cooks gets a couple of things, the Boom leaderboards are going to pop a little bit. But other than that, another quiet night here over in the playoffs at Boom Fantasy. $1 to win over 500 is about as good as it gets. Let's see if we can get my phone up here and gets a view of the leaderboards. Whoa, we don't want that at all. That's horrible. What was that? But Jay Dizzle, 3 for 4. Amari Cooper, 65 yards. So he's legitimate. He's 5 yards away. That's about as good as it gets right now. He pulled a couple of nice catches on that last drive. Wow, that's really close, man. That's legitimately 3 yards away from a Mighty Dollar jackpot. We got a real sweat. Or no, he's got a win, so he's 5 yards away if it were lightning. So he's nailing Brandon Cooks. Let's go. Can we get... This is from the... we got to get the phone up. Whoops. Display capture. Oh, display capture is the screen. I'm doing this wrong. I need to get my phone up here. QuickTime, that's what I need. But we'll see. We'll see what the Cowboys can do here. Onside kick or a stop. It's not like there's no time left in the game, and it's 8. So you know what the Rams are going to try to do. They're going to pound it with C.J. Anderson, Todd Gurley. And they're going to get a couple cracks at it to get a first down. And if they don't, this game's going to get real spicy. If you get 3 stops on the run with the 2-minute warning, not a lot of time is going to go off the clock here. The Cowboys have played this on the road, hanging in there in a high-scoring game. The over just popped. About as good as they could possibly play it. They're right there where they need to be. Make sure the stream is up. Stream is up. Stream is working. What's going on, guys? Pop off in the chat. Let me know you're here. And let's see if we can't get the leaderboard up. Quick time. New screen. Hey, we got action. There it is.
Hyper Turbo?
That's not it. But in this last couple seconds, Brandon Cooks pick up a couple yards, shake up the jackpot, and then, hey, the Cowboys get the ball back. Amari Cooper yards. It's all up to play for in these contests here. 5 yards away from turning $1 into $500. That's no small Saturday night. That's a pretty nice little cash there. So hopefully our man Jay Dizzle can get it, and we'll keep an eye on these leaderboards. But the Cowboys did everything they could. The Rams, when they're 100% though, they're looking like the NFC contender that they started the season as. Their offensive line continues to stay elite. They had some injuries late in the season, and that's what caused a lot of doubt for me, honestly, when I'm trying to pick this game earlier. You saw in the pregame sweat and the sweat for the first game today, Chiefs-Colts. I wasn't sure what the result of this game would be. Rich, what's going on, man? Yeah, I don't know. Cooper, a couple more yards. If the Cowboys can get a stop here, is that going to influence your rooting decision? Because personally, I would like to see the Cowboys lose. But if I was 15 or 20 yards away from Amari Cooper getting enough, for me to take a big jackpot, I'll be rooting for a stop here because Amari Cooper can still pick up a couple of yards and you can win a jackpot, right? Those things aren't mutually exclusive. We can still have our cake and eat it too. I'm getting greedy, okay? So we'll see what they do. If they go onsides here, if they kick it deep, it comes out of the last minute. Baus, what's up? Maher, I never really liked him as a kicker. I pined for Dan Bailey. They're going to blast it and go for a stop. It's ballsy. Personally, I think the Rams have been winning in the trenches, and that's why they have 30 points on the board. But if the Cowboys want to put their season onto a defensive stop, that's what they're going to do, man. We got to respect it. Brett Bielema joining Brian Flores' staff. I hate that. He would have had it for me, but for pass interference. Yeah, that PI call was crazy. Talib rocked him out of bounds. But, the Rams secondary has been making that mistake all year long. So I can't imagine a Rams. Oh, man. Gurley tripping over a lineman on first down. Maybe the worst possible start. And now we go 2-minute warning. 2 plays, man. The season comes down to 2 plays. Here we go. It's a big time sweat. Let's see if we can't get the phone up here. Create. There it is. Why does it take up the whole screen, though, I ask? Okay, I'll get it back. Hey, I'm not perfect, No, they blasted it.
No, you're not gonna get a first down.
Stretch. Hi, y'all. There we go. There we go. Oh my God, I did it again. There it is. That's the lock I'm looking for. Why is this the best? Oh, hey, what's up? Notifications popping. Let's check the jackpot leaderboard. This sucks that it does this. We should make this its own slide. But alas. Let's check the jackpots. There it is. Jay Dizzle. This is what I was talking about. 5 yards away. 5 Amari Cooper yards away from a Mighty Dollar jackpot. That's as close as it gets right now. That's the biggest prize on the line. But the Super Single's creeping up, and we got a couple of contenders. Josh Reynolds, the touchdown question belonged to Amari Cooper tonight, as did a couple of big plays, but he's just a couple of short for some. And let's pull me in front. There it is. All right. El Sampson also here. Also had Reynolds for tote and closer on Amari Cooper yards. Let's check the progressive jackpot. Andreas, Max entered the progressive jackpot. That's for the NBA slate. Ooh, let's go, Andreas. I was thinking because I know he doesn't play a ton of NFL, and that's cool. 4 of a 6, so we got our own little progressive jackpot sweat going on. Oh, is this a mix? Wait, I thought I saw an NFL entry in there. Did I just hit the wrong one? Yep, all NBA, hype. And then in the Millie, we got a couple entries. 4-8, 4-9. Let's check this one. Destroying. Zeke, only 47 yards. That's pretty hard to believe considering the way they tore apart Seattle last week. Not able to get going, and then we talked about it earlier. This game was heavily going to depend on game script, and you saw the Rams go up by a couple of scores. The Cowboys have a real problem sticking to feeding Zeke Elliott, and that results in a really small outing for Zeke. And then C.J. Anderson and Todd Gurley both going over 100 is just ridiculous. You saw Zeke was actually projected more by Vegas, but that's mostly because of workload, I think. And what happened, C.J. Anderson was just so physical and so grinding today. Did a great job and almost made it pop as a C-bet. You never know. Honestly, in these last couple carries, I would probably trust Gurley more. I would want to go down with Gurley, my season on the line. But C.J. Anderson, a really nice night. Nothing to get upset about at all. And these are NBA results. Goff, first down, inbounds, game over. Rams win. Oh, they had 2 timeouts. Pretty much over. Goff ran for a first down and laid down inbounds. Fantastic. So it's a very small chance we see the Cowboys get the ball back now after that final run by Goff. So solid. The Cowboys, first down. The Rams did everything right, and now they look like the complete team that can contend for an NFC. I'll tell you what, Chiefs-Rams rematch Super Bowl, put it right in my veins. No qualms about it, right? Give me 50 cc's of that. That's football on hard drugs, man. Chiefs-Rams, you want that. That's what we're all rooting for. I swear to G, if the Patriots win the AFC, I'll tilt so hard. And the stage is set for it to happen. Get your L's and R's right, people. Yeah, so there'll be about 10 seconds left on the clock if the Cowboys offense gets on the field. So hopefully we don't have another Minnesota. This is the round of the Minneapolis Miracle that we had last year. Oh yeah, we could have a fumble too. We could definitely have some action. Chiefs-Rams would be supreme, and I think we're trending hard towards it. The Chiefs are so much better at Arrowhead compared to on the road, and that would just be such a difference maker in the next 2 games, regardless of, or just the next game, regardless if they play the Chiefs or the Chargers or the Patriots. And I think the same is true for the Saints. It'll be tough if the Rams have to go to New Orleans. I think New Orleans is going to get by Philly. Foles is going to be good, but the Saints have a real pass rush on both ends and the coverage that the Bears lack at times. And hey, it's nothing against the Bears. The Bears fully should have won that game. Cody Parkey leaving points on the field, and a slow start. C.J. Anderson, oh, he's going to break Gurley's. He's going to pass Gurley. That's going to blow up the... C.J. Anderson is going to finish with like 116 to Gurley's 115. That's going to be insanity. But that's the game. What a finish. This was a good one. You know what? I said it earlier in the week. I said if I had Cowboys 8.5, I'd be totally fine with it. That's an 8-point game, guys. And we got no more touches for Amari Cooper. Sorry. Sorry, gang. The jackpot was on the table, ready for the taking. But there's lots to like in terms of Chargers-Patriots tomorrow. But for me, the biggest decision is where the running back touches will go. Because I think that Sony Michel's the lead back for the Patriots, but he's a big-time indicator back because they want to get him out in I formation with a fullback and pound the ground game for 20 to 25 times a game. And it's going to be hard against the Chargers if you're showing that. It limits what you can do. But the Chargers beat the Ravens by doing something that no team has literally ever done in football this year, and that is put a fuck-ton family show amount of defensive backs out on the field at all times, right? So to negate that, you'd think if the Patriots want to play directly into the teeth of that, they could go two tight end, I formation, bang Sony Michel 30 times, not care about Tom Brady's numbers, and grind out a close-fought win. I think that's very much within the realm of possibilities. The only problem is that James White and Rex Burkhead are almost the opposite of Sony Michel as far as indicator backs, but their touches will mess with all those numbers because the more that they can factor in the game and keep the Chargers defense on their toes, the better off the Patriots will be. I don't think this is a game that, it's winter, when I move my hand, it messes with the lighting. I don't think this is a game Tom Brady needs to go out and win, nor should he. The Chargers are one of the best teams in the league at covering the tight end. They put safety Derwin James on it. They're famous for completely neutralizing Travis Kelce, so I don't expect Gronk to be anything more than a name we can throw out when the Patriots are struggling. It's going to be all Edelman in the slot and maybe a couple deep shots to Hogan. So Edelman prop is 1,000,000% something worth looking at. But it'll really be, if I keep my hands up here, the lighting's perfect actually. It'll really just be Edelman and Michel fueling the fire for the Patriots if they can get going at all. I'm worried about the Chargers taking that second consecutive East Coast early game trip. But it is what it is. They are the best road team in football because they don't have a home stadium. So, thank you, Rich. Swear, it's a family show. There's no cursing. So, I like the Chargers as a football team. I think they have a lot of talent. The Chargers have more talent. The Patriots are by far better coached. So, it'll be very interesting to see. Very, very interesting to see.
They were ready to mob.
Who is that?
Peters and Cooper were mobbing.
Oh, zero surprise there.
I was Cooper. I lost. I'm done. I was like, I'm going to fight this dude. I'm out of the playoffs. Let's go to Mahomes, dude.
Wow. So not a lot of action this week, but the mighty dollar continues to climb. Sorry, I'm looking at texts. I'm looking at lines opening, and it'll be interesting. Sean McVay, playoff game winner. Jared Goff, playoff game winner. They get off the schneid, and they're going to the NFC Championship. And either way, they're going to be a tough challenge on both sides of the ball. But tomorrow's going to be a couple of interesting games. We'll come on during the day. We'll come on during Chargers Patriots. Talk about the matchup. That's the early game, and then we'll get ready for what's the second game? Saints Eagles. We'll see if Nick Foles can keep the dream alive in the dome. That would be if the Eagles win tomorrow. The odds are small. That would be absolutely wild, and we have to really change the way we evaluate Nick Foles' career because his career trajectory is absolutely insane, and he's done things that nobody has ever done. And if they beat the Saints, I got to take him to beat the Rams because they smoked the Rams in primetime, right? So good luck, everyone, moving forward. We'll talk more tomorrow. Hit me on the tweets at the Rick Rosen, everywhere at BoomDFS, Dems the socials. I'm on Dems. And thanks for hanging with me. Short, sweet. I'm going to go get something to eat. We got diner food for the games. I'm hyped about it. What's your favorite diner snack? What do you order at the diner? That's Jersey life. That's what we're all about. Let me know. At the Rick Rosen. I'm always out, always here for you. That's Saturday. We're halfway through the greatest weekend in football. That sucks. I'm always going to want more from you, football. Humans are never satisfied. The Pearl. John Steinbeck. I'm upset. I wish we had more football. There's 5 games left in the season. It's just the worst. I wish it wasn't true. But we take what we can get. We bet every game possible. And we have fun doing it. Have a great night, guys. Be safe. It's your boy, Rick. And I'll catch you for the next set of games. Boom Fantasy out. Bow.